Here I am. And here you are. I'm a minute late. Been rushing around like a blue-ass fly. We decided it would be a great idea to go out for dinner. And then I was like, oh my God, it's 20 past and we're still sat in the pub. So here I am. Cheers to everybody at the Katie's Arms. Doo-doo. Hello and welcome one and all. Hello, hello. Sorry for being 2 minutes late. I just had a disaster. Do you want to know what it was? Not only is my hair kind of high, which it is, look at it. It's like a bird's nest. The local crows will be nesting in this thing. So I just dropped my I don't even know what it's called because I'm shit at makeup. Hello, hello. Oh, everybody's joined with their red wine. Hooray for everybody. I just dropped my what do they call that stuff? Eyeshadow brush down my sink. So because it's a long story. Let's all have a drink. Hello, there's lots of us. Ugh, terrifying. Hello from the Costa del Sol. You lucky, lucky bastards. I have nothing but envy. I hope you have a lovely time. And I really, really want to be in the Costa del Sol with you. South Africa is here. Andover. Super. And Worcestershire, as Americans would say, Worcestershire. No Americans can say Worcestershire. They just can't. Boston is here, Massachusetts. Woohoo! Crappy California. Not crappy. Marvellous California. Lots of marvellous people. Marvellous red people in California. Glasgow. Glasgow is here. Come on, Glasgow. And Essex. And Ireland. Look how broadly spread we are. Never ever believe that you're on your own, my darlings. Look, all the way. I dropped the list that lovely Mark gave me. I'm going to try and pick it up with my feet. I'm on a stool. It might go wrong. Oh, I can't. Apparently, I can't do the bit where you try. Oh, yes, we have things from lovely Mark that we're supposed to say. I'm a breath of fresh air. Thank Christ. Not surprising in the madness that we live in. So we're going to try and do questions. Can I do in Manchester? Manchester. I'm from Manchester. I don't know why you have to do this, but apparently you do. I'm from Manchester. It's because the guys all walk like that, don't they, in Manchester? They have really, really, really tight, inappropriate jeans. Not our good guys, obviously, because if you're one of our boys, you've got a massive willy, so it's fine. If my mother is watching this, mother, go away. But like Manchester, they're usually quite short and they're kind of wide, but they wear those jeans that are really, really tight, like a jegging jean, which is a thing no man should ever wear in their whole lives. But they wear them when they're shorter. And I believe there is an inverse, Northumberland. I don't know what that was, Punjabi. There is an inverse relationship, right? So the shorter you are as a guy, the tighter the jean that you wear. And I think it's got to do with, well, look, I'm a short ass, so I'm going to show off my calves. So they wear those jegginy jeans, and then because they have to be bigger, they have to be like, so they try and act really wide to make up for the fact that they're short. And you know what I mean? You got born short. That's fine. I got born with this nose. You know, we all have things. I still don't wear a jegging though. So they wear the jeggings with their little calves out. The only problem with a jegging is, just saying, it outlines what's in the crotch department. And typically that's not even very impressive either, despite the fact that they're short. Now, that's not what we're talking about, little man syndrome. Always the same. Always the same. Well, they do this and they work on there. I've got to put down Mark's bit of paper. They work on this bit, don't they? So they have like this bit and then it disappears from the waist down. Which is fine. It's just an observation. It doesn't matter. Please come to North Yorkshire. I will come. Oh, yes, and no socks. Isn't that the way? The tiny little legs, like whatever their legs are, 28 inches. And then the jegging, because they're short, so they're going to go for look at my calves. And then no socks. And then a slip-on driving shoe. All right. And they're always with their mate who's got the same thing on. And they walk like this. In Manchester. Is that true? I don't know. I'm a menopausal old hag. What does it matter? Don't take offence. Because literally I'm nothing. What am I? Some big-nosed old bag twatting away on Instagram. If you're short and you wear a jegging and you've got a tiny penis, don't take no notice of me. Rise above. Rise above. I'll be dead before you are. So you win every single time. Just think that if I piss you off, let's say I say something about short people or fat people or ginger people or little people, just think, well, she'll be dead soon. Fuck her. That's what I think. That's what I think about myself. How are we doing? Get a flight out to Madeira, Katie. We're on holiday. Yeah, I'm really good. Put me on a plane to anywhere, and when I get off the other end, I'm brilliant because I'm all in. Holiday. We're on holiday. It's sunny. Balls to the world, right? I'm an ideal holiday companion because I really couldn't give two shiny shits. And I find it hard to give two shiny shits here at the moment, don't you all? What should we talk about? Some people want to talk about, I'm super depressed and dead inside, but this really cracks me up. Aha. Ha 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 ha. Thank you. No, absolutely. You be super depressed and you be dead inside. And you just lie where you are in your Jimmy Jim Jams. You know, no pressure from us. This is the Katie I probably should have explained to newbies. Anybody new here? Do you have an agent? We should get you to South Africa. You're so darling. I'm banned from the whole country. You can look it up. I'm banned by the ANC, who confiscated my passport last time I was there. And I was working out, true story, at the airport. They took my passport. I was going to be taken off to be put on hold by the ANC in some holding jail. And I was trying to work out how I could shit myself. Because a woman that I met who was raped by many men in South Africa was telling me that the way that you stop yourself being raped is to shit yourself. So I was in the airport queue without a passport. I was going to be taken off by the ANC, or at least the South African police. And I was trying to work out if I could shit myself. And I couldn't because I was so like, I don't see this ending well for me. No, I can't crap myself either. It's funny now. It wasn't so funny then. And what I've learned is you can't shit yourself on command, especially when you think things are going to get a bit rapey. But anyway, if you're really, really depressed and you've had enough of everything, don't even worry about it. That's why we're here. Look at everybody. Look, all of these people are here for you. And this is the Katie's Arms. It's your pub. This is my Katie's Arms glass. We're trying to get these actually to sell, but of course glassware, selling, merch. Someone will glass themselves to death. Some woke twat there to protest will probably glass their artery, and then it'll be, oh, Katie killed a tranny outside, wherever, you know. Anyway, this is why the pub's here, is that you can feel like shit, and that's fine. You can laugh at me for being a menopausal old hag who has the relevance of, you know, the RAC in a world where there's no cars. And that's, everyone can feel better. And you don't have to feel fine. You don't have to be all right. You don't have to be a drinker. You can just sit there and look at all these people just laughing at me. Sending love from Beverly Hills. Come on. I love Beverly Hills so much. I don't fit in there at all, but I have funsies there. Pretending to be one of the yoga people from Beverly Hills. Oh. Yoga. That's all they do. Yoga. Maybe pop out for an oat milk. Skinny something. And then back to do more yoga. Oh. Or get their teeth done, or their lips done, or their eyes done. Everyone in Beverly Hills like that. Permanently very, very awake. What is that there, everybody? Is that just like random... Hold on. Is that actually there? Is it just random makeup? Yeah, it is. There. Is that better? Do you ever do that? I do that when I go out all the time. Whoever I'm with, like some random stranger that only met me 1 minute ago, I'm like, look, is there anything weird? Look, what's that doing? So I go like that. Is there anything weird? And I look at them and I see them thinking, what? Apart from the fact I don't know you, you've got your face shoved in my face, your nose is massive and it's virtually touching my lips, and you're doing this, asking, is there anything weird? You know what I mean? It's like checking that, like that bit there. So is there another bit there? No. It's like checking your stuff, isn't it? Is there anything weird? Yes, the weird thing is your face doing this in my face. That's why all these Instagram people who are like, oh yeah, I used to have, I'm trying to look for something. I'm looking for something that would look like a product. I can't even, look, come on, I'm excellent at this sort of thing. Okay, this shitty thing here. So they like, oh yeah, I used to really, really struggle, with the fill in the blank. I used to really, really struggle with like acne. But now I've got this product. I don't have it at all, look. Or like Davina fucking McCall, cheekbone woman. I used to really struggle with the menopause. Yeah, don't we know it, Davina? Oh, does Davina ever talk about anything else but the menopause? I used to really struggle with the menopause, but then I started taking this. Is it attached to my arm? Oh, is it there? I'm getting paid £50,000 to sell this to you. Fuck off with your products, you silly twat. And you know very well they're not using them. They're using them in that moment to sell it to you because someone's going to pay them 50k. Don't make people who can't afford shit buy shit that you don't even believe in, you shitting assholes. Okay. I think I'm all right now. Right, what would we like to talk about? I have things. Do not let me not do this today because otherwise... Katie, I usually watch on... Oh, you see, this is the thing. We're so many, I can't read things. But I think it was just some... my wine. So I drink... Yes, if you're a newbie, say hello, please, please, please. Say hello. Send best wishes to Mark Stein. He's not well. I know, I'm so scared. I'm scared we're going to lose him soon. I'm uncertain about his vaccine status, but his heart is not right. Anyway, enough about people dying. Enough about people we really need and how important they are to our side. Anyway, let's talk about wine. I drink Barefoot Merlot, and the common misapprehension. The common mistake people make here at the Katie's Arms is they think that I'm hammered. And it's sort of, we've explained this, so if you're old, you'll know. Or if you're regular, you'll know. But people just say that I'm pissed out of my face because I talk like this. But it's not true. You'll notice this has not gone down yet. And this is my glass of wine. What's actually true is that I don't give a single shit. I mean, I really care. Like, if you're a regular Brit and you're trying your best and life is shit, I really care. If you are struggling, I really care. If you are sitting there in the Costa del Sol having a lovely time, I really care. And I want you to. And I want you to do your best thing. And I really, really care. And if you've got a problem, I will try and fix it. I really care. But do I really care anymore about the things you're supposed to care about? Did I ever? I don't think so. But do I care about how if I look weird or I've got makeup hanging down my face? No. Do I care if people think I'm a random weirdo asshole who's like, No. Do I care if people think my nose is big or my boobs are small or my, droopy bits are very droopy, which they are? No. So that's really the thing. And because we're not used to that, and particularly with women, it's weird. And so we say, oh, she's drunk. But in fact, it's that I don't give a single shiny shit. And if you don't like me, that's so fine. And if you do, that's great. And if you are having a nice time, great. And if you're having a nice time with your wanky little woke friends laughing at me, great. Because guess what? You're here. I didn't ask you. I didn't necessarily invite you. I don't need you. And if I'm making you laugh, well done me. Well done me. Imagine being you. You think you're laughing at me and you don't have anything better to do on a Friday night than listen to this sad old cow. So who's winning? Oh yes, me. Right, spot on, exactly. Can I tell you some things so that I don't get into trouble with lovely Mark? Here we are. See, lovely Mark, look, he's even, look. See, that's the husband I have. He's done a printout of things I'm supposed to say. The Katie's Arms sale ends at midnight tonight. Oh yeah, we're literally nearly out of stuff. So if you want anything that says live, laugh, love, like a t-shirt or a hat, I don't even know if we've got any left, but it ends tonight. So if you want something, bloody hell, go online. But also, if you buy something, write something about lovely Mark. Say that I told you he's got a massive willy. So order something, right? But just Katie put a picture of your willy on Katie's arms. And I'll go along with it, okay? Okay, what else does he say? We're not selling merch on the Infectious tour. Yeah, so I'm going to be on tour for the next 2.5, 3 months. And just so you know, we're not going to have merch with us. So don't be sad. But frankly, here's my thing. Nobody's got money. I don't want you to waste money. And I know we sell really nice things. And Mark does make sure we buy really nice things to sell. We don't sell shit because I can't do it. And he can't. We're not bringing anything at all. And we thought, well, if anyone's got a spare £5, they could just buy themselves a drink. Or they could buy someone else a drink. Or they could take it home and use it for something else, like a sausage roll. So that's why we're not doing merch. Just because we felt balls to it. Keep your money or spend it on something fun. You know what I mean? And then we'll have merch another time. So that was that. So just so you know, it's not that we don't care. It's that we genuinely quite want people to look after their pennies because, frankly, we're being screwed up the arse. We can but wish. Tour tickets. Right, yes. You should have made masks that say Infectious. I will take that back, actually. If what's happening is what we think's happening, which is Parola is going to be shoved up our arses, which is sort of brilliant because it's the latest COVID variant. And if you know Spanish slang /Gaelic/slang, you'll know that Parola means cock. So they've actually called, this is true story, fact-based stuff, they've called the latest Corona COVID variant, they've called it penis. They've called it actual cock. So they're feeding you I shouldn't do that. They're feeding you actual cock. And they're trying to shove up your ass actual cock. So if you hear the word parola, remember to think of it in a Katie's Arms way. Parola, parola, because that's what they're doing to you. Or wadgering you up the arse. Now, let me say something in a way that sounds like I mean it. No, I mean this. Here are the tour dates that we still have left tickets for. And I know what you're going to do right now. You're going to say, come to, blah, blah, blah. Come to, la, la, la. Come to, here. And I love you and I will. And if we can find a theatre or a venue or a working man's club or a farm, I'll be there. But please, please understand, this is the sweat of Mark's testicles. And boy, oh boy, do they swing low these days. It's like a swing ball tennis set. His testicles, they swing about and they have sweated from the nutsack to get the venues that we've got, right? So don't imagine that we just waft around and theatres go, oh, Katie, you sell out all the time. Come here. Oh, Katie, you'll be hilarious and your audiences are just lovely and they buy more alcohol than any other audiences ever and this will be the biggest night we've had for 4 years. No, they don't. They still say, no, she can't come here because maybe she might offend someone. So the reason we only have the list that we have is because lovely Mark is sweating from the nutsack. I have done Zoom things. I've climbed up in person. I've gone to meet people to prove I'm not a monster because I will humiliate myself in order to allow them to host the show in order for me to be with you. So I get that you say, come to Southampton, come to Bournemouth. Please find me a theatre manager with a set of balls who sees that I'm not what they say I am, and I'll be there. So tickets remaining, here we go. And to get these, you just go to Katie's Arms. .com, Katie's Arms, KTEsArms.com, right? That's where they are. The tickets are there. And if you can't do that, landlord at Katie's Arms, that's lovely Mark. And he reads those himself. So just tell him he's got a massive knob. Any the who. Here we go. Isle of Man, you can still come. Leicester, Lincoln, Rotherham. Imagine why I'm going there. Blackpool, although Blackpool's going to be epic. So if you can come to Blackpool, get your ass to Blackpool. We've got accommodation deals because The people who run most of the hotels in Blackpool support us because they understand what I'm trying to do. And so we can get you cheap travel and cheap hotels. So just bloody come for the piss up. Basingstoke, still got tickets. Sussex, still got a few tickets. So come to those. Everything else is sold out. Stroud, Wirral, Exeter, St Helens, Blackpool, Wendover, London, Milton Keynes, Torquay, sold out. So some have sold out, some haven't. Please, if you can, I know it would be much more convenient if I came to your lounge. Here I am every Friday, or 8 o'clock on a Friday. But I need you to come to me. And if you can, come to Blackpool, because it will blow your mind. Okay, let's do questions. What's my show about? It takes the piss out of the situation we're in. It takes the piss out of the word karate. It takes the piss out of Just Stop Oil protesters. It hits some kind of big points. And in the second half, we talk about the things that made me like I am. Military and motherhood and the media. But in the first half, it's kind of this, but formulated around current events, but finding the funny in all of the madness that we face. It's a laugh at the madness. And if you come to Blackpool, it will be 1,200 other people who just want you to be okay, just want you to be as free as you can be, and for you as happy to be as happy as you can be. And I will always say the show isn't about me. It's always about the audience, and the audience always leaves saying, you know, they never felt better about life. They never felt so hopeful. They never realised that we were so many, or that our people still exist. And by that I just mean people that want you to be all right and don't want to tell you what to think, and actually don't give a shit what you think or what you are or where you came from. They just want to have a laugh and be all right. It's lush. It's really lush. Ricky Gervais mocks everyone. Yeah, true truth. Can't wait for Torquay. I know, I can't wait for Torquay either. Torquay's going to be the very last gig on the Infectious tour. So we are going to go to town in Torquay. We have some big plans. Talk about ULEZ. ULEZ, what a load of utter bastards. Brilliant to the guy who just got a fuck ULEZ car rego made up. His registration plate is fuck you, Les. I've got so much time for that. I would definitely get one of those. And to the Blade Runners, I have nothing but respect. And I also see this little side of me that people like me and so many others talk about the Blade Runners, and I see people post about the Blade Runners on Twitter saying, oh, look, aren't these guys great? Or if they're trying to self-preserve, they're like, what do you think about the Blade Runners? Because they want all the people to click and go, I think they're fantastic. So I think there's two sides to this. Number one is, I bloody love them. If I could pay and support them, I absolutely would. If I could fund them in any way, I absolutely would. If I could buy them a holiday after they've done their good work, I absolutely would. And I'm not frightened of saying that, although it will be an arrestable thing for me. The second thing is, I see people like me out here going, I love the Blade Runners. And everyone's like, yes. But, you know, have I helped them personally yet? No, I haven't. And that troubles me a little bit. So all of these other people, the commentators that you see, like GB News or whatever, the Blade Runners, yeah, all very well, lads. But, like, have you gone and helped them? No. Have you helped bring down any of these cameras? No. So you like the clicks and the attention, but have you put any of the graft in? No. And I'm really conscious of that. Because what have I done to help the Blade Runners? I would say nothing right now. So that doesn't sit very well with me. Because if you're going to talk about something, you should have at least have been there or helped or contributed or done the litter sweep at the end of the day, right? So that's how I feel. That I have a slight guilt that I haven't actually helped the Blade Runners in any particular physical way just yet. But it's on offer. I've lost you all. I don't know what it means. But never mind. Mitch McConnell, absolutely. I mean, he's a dead man walking. But isn't it sad that the people that they employ to look after them, to help them, people on staff, aren't prepared to do the right thing, which is to say, Mitch, you are ill. We need to get you out of here and get you better or rest you up. In order to keep political power, they will keep these men who are at best unwell, at worst neurologically gone, but they will keep doing it because that's what politics and power does to people. It corrupts them absolutely. Bibi Stockholm has disappeared. Has it? Is it not still there? Has it been taken away? You all know what I think of Sadiq Khan. Nipple-hype Muslim Mayor of London, the little twat. Me and the missus have just asked each other if we're updated with Batshit Britain today. That's so cute. I try and do a Batshit Britain most days if I can. It's going to get kind of busy very, very soon for me. I am going to be perpetually on the road. A lot of my shows, I think, are on a Friday. So we're just going to have to roll with it at the Katie's Arms. We're going to do our best. I will be live on the road. If you can come to any of these gigs, please do come. Please know that I love the Katie's Arms. I love all of you. And please know that I am always somewhere fighting the good fight. And please know my personal opinion on Parola, any of the COVID, please. I know you can't convince anyone else, but never let them frighten you. Just know we are laughing at this one all the way. And I know there's people already falling for it. I know there's people who are already like, oh, did you hear? Oh, you know, the vaccine's back. Oh, when are you getting your booster? Oh, can't wait to get my vaccine. They're literally people that have made their own plastic circle so they can just stand on it on their own in the car park, just going, don't mind me, I'm just isolating in the car park here at Waitrose. All of those people, they're already gone. Don't try and persuade them. Don't try and engage with them. Don't try and teach them. Let them go. Look at them and think, okay, you're too far gone. Huh? A bit like a dog when it needs putting down. Okay, never mind. Do. Well done. Oh, well done. That's it. You've got your mask. Well done. Oh, well done. Leave them. Leave them. Focus on looking after yourself. Focus on people like us who are laughing at all those bastards. And tomorrow, actually, I'm going to go out and have a look at one of these vaccine centres that was built during the summer, almost as if, they knew this was coming. So let's remember, let's laugh at the bastards. Keep laughing at me. I'm really, 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 really comfortable with that whole thing. And I will see you. When will I see you? Will I see you next week? Am I on the road? Am I performing? I don't know. But I'll see you somewhere. Thank you to everybody at Katie's Arms. Thank you guys for being just awesome. And thank you for recognising the people that have got this now, that we don't have to agree, So, like, it doesn't matter that we don't agree. You don't agree with me? It's totally fine. That's not the aim. Like, I'm not here persuading you of my views. You might be like, she's such a twat. I disagree with everything, but she's kind of funny. Perfect. Not trying to get agreement. I'm just telling you what I think without filter. You say what you think without filter, and still maybe we can have a drink and a laugh and it still be okay. Like it used to be. That's all this is about. So thank you, everybody. California misses you. I miss being in America as well. I'm back in November. Although you know very well they're going to have locked us down by November. You know that. I know that. It's not going to stop me though, is it? No. And agree to disagree. Yeah. Or just agree, not even to disagree. Do you know what I mean? Agree that we both have strong views and they can run like this, like in parallel path, right? You think this. I think this. Here we go. And those two things can run right alongside each other and still we can have a drink and have a laugh. And that's my aim. And guess what? I'm going to be speaking at a big university soon. And it's going to make the little lefties lose their shit. Okay. Thanks so much, everybody. Do go to Katie's Arms. Do chat away to lovely Mark and his mighty schlong. And please do try and come find me on the road. Please know that I've tried to come to you. Typically, I can't still because the world's fucking mental. And if you can come to me, I would be thrilled. So I'll see you somewhere on the road.